You already know the vibe. You are now live with In the Zone Sports here on the Oota Blokk Network with me, Oota, and my co-host, Lucky Lefty. I know in the last episode I said, Smokey taking a shit. Fuck you mean?
Yo.
What's the vibes?
Yo,
You know
you
I
are
lost
too
my
much, man. Yo.
Yeah, I know I've been lost my mind, and I'm finding it right here online with you guys and gals. What's up, Luke? What's the game? Man, Luka can Luke is out. What's up?
Man, the two best words in sports. Game 7 is going down. Luka looking
Two
good. He's
best.
starting off hot. The two
Yes,
best
he
words.
is. That man
Game
had
7.
19. What did he have? 19 in
Game
the
7.
first quarter. Was he 6 of 7 from the field in the first quarter?
Yes, he was. He got
Yes, he was, man.
the ball up. He's playing
That's the type of game I think you want to have.
right.
That's the kind of game I think you want to have when you're coming into a game 7. You want to get to it early, man. 20 points in the first quarter. So you know he's in track and in road to having a very, very big game. You said he was going to have 30-something, 40. I think he's going to have 40-something, 50. He's already at 20. You know, when a game 7, you know what I'm saying? You got to get it done, man. All of the little plays have to be done. What do you think that Luka and the Dallas Mavericks are going to have to do to pull out this victory?
Gotta make their three. They've been running them off the 3-point line. So I feel like they need to make their threes and let the others get involved. I don't know if they're going to line up in to combat the small line, but they need, so they got to get some shooters out there around Luka while he dribble, drive, and kick. So they need to hit their threes and stay slowing down Kawhi, because that's the main objective. Slow him down, because you're not going to stop him when he gets to his spots, but just slow him down.
I agree. But okay, so that segues into the next reversal. What do you think that the Clippers are going to have to do to close out the Dallas Mavericks, who have been heating up as of late, and it's getting really scary for them?
You know, the Clippers go up and down far as Paul George game. I think Paul George, if he can play anything like his all-star potential, then they should be all right. Now to his competition, then that's when they in trouble. Reggie Jackson uplifting their team on quality minutes, playing basically the center, so he's doing a little bit of everything. He's out trouble right now. So to answer the question plainly, George is the key. So if Paul George plays any star potential, they should be all right.
Yeah, I think so. I agree with that, actually, man. I think it all comes down to Paul George. When he's having real good games, especially like earlier in this series and within the season too, I think that the Clippers offense is close to unbeatable. When they're clicking on all cylinders, Kawhi has it going, especially when Paul George. I think Paul George was a lot of the reasons why even last year they didn't go as deep as they wanted to go in the last year's playoff run. You know, I think Paul George was a lot to do with that. I think that Paul George tends to let the media and a lot of things that's swirling around the NBA get into his mind. I think as a great NBA player, you have to have the mental fortitude that it takes, you know, to stay focused. You know what I mean? Because all of those little side things can derail you, you know what I mean, to take you off your course, I think. So, Paul George, if he has a good game today, this game should be competitive. If not, I look for Luka to splash a 3 or something like that. That's Porzingis goes up for a 3. That's out. Porzingis in this game, though. We need to, like, what's up with Porzingis? What's up?
Porzingis is about to, listen, this is the battle of the pandemic P's. Whoever flop out of each one of them is getting the moniker Pandemic P. It could go to Porzingis or it can go to Paul George. So whoever gets the bullshit award, it also gets the Pandemic P, because Porzingis has been a no-show. Completely.
Complete no-show. I can't even believe that Porzingis is doing this like this, man. I know CJ McCollum blew it. You know, he got one of the bullshit of the game in the period of the series awards. But Porzingis, he's been coming up very, very small, man. You know what I'm saying? Very, very small. And it feels really, it's like crazy, man. Porzingis, come on, man. You got to give them people some help there, bro.
Yeah,
Come on, that man got a big
Porzingis,
contract.
they had him on defense, so they playing a lot of zone with the Mavs because right now the Clippers not shooting at a historic pace, best 3-point shooting teams, the LA Clippers, but they've
Yeah.
been missing. It's been bothering them, and it's kind of the length has been bothering a lot of the perimeter players. So George has to get in the teeth of the defense and figure out what he want to do, teardrops, or he want to kick it back out.
Shout out to Harley Quinn is a villain. I am her. Empress Janet. Shout out the paddle. She's shouting out the panel. She says hello to the Oota, Oota, Oota. Shout out to her. Make sure you go over there, follow that page, subscribe. Good content over there. This is what it's all about. Shout out to Josiah, the great as well. Shout out, shout out, shout out to Josiah the Great as well. He has a mod school where he's teaching different people on YouTube how to be a mod. So if you want to go about how to learn how to mod correctly on people's pages on YouTube, make sure you head over to Josiah the Great's mod school and get up on it because he's actually one of the best mods that I've seen on this YouTube platform. You already know the vibe though, man. Oh, man. What's up with Embiid, man? How was Embiid looking today? Let's talk a little bit about the Philly game, even though let me just tell them what's going on right now. It's 42-48. The LAC is up. The Clippers are up. Porzingis is off again. The man jump shot is broken, just like Stephen A. Smith, high school coach, told Stephen A. Smith. He said, I think his jump shot is broken. Yes, I think it's goddamn broken too. Okay, so Porzingis shit is twisted. What's up with his jump shot? He need to go shine up the hammer or something, go oil it down or something because it's not busting. Your gun is jamming, Porzingis. What's up?
Historically, sevens are sloppy and it's getting to that pace. I mean, they came out all cylinders, both teams, but now it's starting to slow down, and it's now going to ball. Morris jump shot, and it's so hard away with
off.
the ball. Luka passes to Luka.
Passes to
Luka with the
Luka.
ball. Passes to Boyan. Boyan and
hurt. He looked like he's hurt. That's 6 foot, 7 foot,
he's
8
fine.
That's Boyan. That's my man. 6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot hut. That's my man. 10 foot hut.
Yeah. Boyan's about 7'5".
Yeah, I call him 10 foot hut. His name is 10 foot hut over here. 10 hut because he had the little man over there guarding him up in the paint, bop, bop, taking balls from wild, bop, bop, bop. Yo, son, dealing with him crazy down in the block. I said, yo, what's wrong with my big man? Yo, he too big
Shaq
for that.
Call him Urain.
Yeah, you guys call him Urain. I don't know what's going on. Yes, man. I don't know what's going on with him, man. He needs to, but he be hustling though. He be down there.
Boyan's a very talented player. He's skillful.
He be hustling though, man. He be hustling, and I like his game though. But in the last game, they had him. I mean, a couple of them young guys they was on his body parts, man. They was on him, man, for real. He was doing turnovers. They was ripping the ball from him. I was like, damn, you too big for that. All you got to do is this. Put the ball up high. Just like when you was at a playground playing with little kids, you just put the ball up high. They just jumping. Do that.
Yeah.
Okay, do that.
He's got to play big. Kick the ball over his shoulder, and he'll be fine.
Shout out to my deodorant for being such of a good deodorant brand. I'm not going to mention y'all send some money to the stream, but some of y'all don't wear deodorant. And your shit is bumping. So look, man, this is all I have to say, man. What do you think about that Philadelphia game?
They got up to a slow start, and Trae Young was cooking from the beginning, and he had everybody else getting involved. You know, Trae Young, he basically controls the whole team, the whole game, teardrops, assists. Everybody eats off of his plate, and they got up to a hot start, and it was hard to go on. They made it to a game late, but Trae Young really dominated that game. He was working out Danny Green. He was destroying him. They had to actually switch that defensive matchup at halftime because that's how crazy Trae Young was going.
He was working Danny.
Was destroying Danny Green. Danny Green.
Yo, he was working him. If you ever, listen, working Danny Green, chain gang status, working that man. I said move, but working that man. You hear me? Working that man. He most definitely pulled out the rifles and he went save Private Ryan on Danny Green. Shout out to Tom Hanks and anybody that was in that movie that know what it takes to go and save Private Ryan. You already know the vibe.
Yeah, he went Super Saiyan on him, man. He definitely went Super Saiyan on him. He was fucking in the next level.
No answers.
It was
No answers for this
just
guy, man. Who's gonna find
crazy.
and slow down Young? Who's gonna do it, bro?
And they did a hack of Ben. Well, they put Ben Simmons on him, and they kind of slowed them up a lot. Had to trap him, and it's a 4-on-3, so it's an advantage. But they put a full court pressure on him, and they kind of threw them off a little bit. A lot of turnovers at the end of the game but they did a hack of Ben to look forward to because they were bricking from the free throw line.
Okay.
So
shout out to Josiah. I did wrench up. I thought I did, but you know what I mean? I think I need to go to your mod school too, man. So you're gonna be putting me on how to do that because I thought that I did wrench Harley up. So you'll let me know about that. Probably if it's not going through, then you'll let me know about that a little bit later, Josiah. Shout out to you, man, for being such just a great help on YouTube. You know what I mean? Shout out to him for helping 100 pages. He has a mission. He's helping 100 pages at least minimal on YouTube. So shout out to that, man. We need more positive energy being pushed through. You already know the vibe. This stream is being brought to you by Don't Hide the Plug, where you find all these dope old New York and other hats, merchandise, apparel, and many other things. So make sure that you're checking out Don't Hide the Plug on the website and check out Don't Hide the Plug on all social media platforms. This is my clothing brand, my hat brand, and all of our merchandise. We have a partnership with New Era. So make sure that you're supporting In the Zone, supporting Oota Blokk, and supporting me, and supporting Don't Hide the Plug. You already know the vibe.
Don't Hide the Plug brings you quality hats such as the Old New York, Clout Kings, as well as nationality hip hop. All hats are created through a partnership with New Era. Don't Hide the Plug is continuously pushing the lines of the culture through fashion. For hats, clothing, as well as other merchandise, visit www.don'thidetheplug now and get yours.
Let's go. The game is back. The game is back cooking up. You live right now in the zone with me and Lucky Lefty, my sports expert. Call him what you may. He's a sports expert to me, and he busts NBA players' asses in real life. And he's part of the reason that I retired from my basketball career and went into being so good in music that y'all like right now. So you can congratulate Lucky for busting my ass in that and pushing me forward in my music career because I only had 2 print moves. I've never had a signature move. I've only had 1 or 2 print moves, but I bust a few people's asses in basketball with my 1 print move. Bust your ass. So shout out to that fake move that I had that I bust Juice ass in that Flame jersey. Shout out to the Flames jerseys. Shout out for that one body that I caught. You know what I'm saying? On Juice. Shout out to my brother Sat Passe, to all the Haitians, all the Zoes, and all my, you already know. Shout out to all the Zoes. Luka.
Clippers 51, 4 minutes in the second. George with the ball, bringing it up, dribbling, step back, jump shot.
I'm gonna go
water. Shit is wetty.
I'm gonna try to do it right now. I thought I did that because I'm on Corolla's page right there. Right, I just gotta copy this. Yeah, let me know what's going on with the game, Luck.
Goes to the rim. He just got fouled. He's going to the free throw line. The score is 43. Clippers. There's 4 minutes left. They just stole the ball from Luka Doncic up the court to Paul George. He's going to the free throw line, fouled by Porzingis. Paul George looked like he's playing a scrappy game right now. He has 9 points, 3 for 5 field goal shooting, 2 rebounds, 5 assists. Shooting his first free throw.
It's all right. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that he's coming to. I think he got to get up to that Luka Doncic type of start. We need him to come off first quarter, good 10 points first quarter at least. You know what I mean? Do the same kind of similar in the second. You know what I mean? By the time it's over, just 10 points, man. You got a 40-point game, man. You don't have to make the game as difficult for yourself and try to throw up a bunch of shots. Just make about 10 points, 8 points a quarter.
In the game, Paul George letting the game come to him, and he's acting different. He's acting different from his team than Luka is. Luka's got a thing. He got a rebound. He got assists. Paul George is a Robin, so he doesn't have to do as much as Luka job, and they should be fine. He has 10 points right now. I left 25 to 30 in this game. Pass to Finley. Finley jams it. It's Dallas 55 Clippers in the corner. Man with the ball. He shoots the three. And Terrence Mann off the bench with 10
Terrence
quick
Mann.
points. The young man is stepping it up.
Stepping it up. That's what it's, man. Playoff. Luka shoots this three.
Step back
Oh
three.
my God.
Oh, Luka unconscious.
God. He's unconscious,
Shot
y'all.
was straight
He's unconscious, y'all.
wet.
Stop the damn music, bro. If you've seen this three, son, contested three, fading away from deep 3-2, not no just
Jackson
on the
elected to
line.
shoot the
You on
ball.
the line. He passes it
The
to
ball in
Batum.
the middle
Batum
of the
goes.
hole. He tried to dunk it
Oh
from
my
4 yards. I like that.
Dunk it.
I like
He tried to
that.
dunk it. Look, and
a
he's
lot.
beating himself up for missing. He's beating himself up. He tried to yam it on him. Yam cup.
Yo, but with the Batum with the sky hook dunk. Whoa.
That's crazy.
Go ahead, Batum. Game 7.
That's
energy.
crazy. That's
Definitely.
crazy. Yeah, I'm about
He's good on the
to
first.
crank it on. You know when it's beef when you just try to
He's
crank it on somebody, bro. Like dead ass. Like when I see him, I'm about to crank that Soldier Man on him, son. You just crank it on him, son. Like,
ooh,
that's serious, bro. Yo, hit on him. He tried to get it. I give him that,
Batum.
yo.
Batum foul. He's going to sit on the bench. Dallas 50-59, 3 minutes left in the second quarter. Yep, commercial break. So, yeah. Who you feel going to win this game?
I think Luka is just out to such of a great start right now that he will pull out this lead. I think unless they can slow down Luka, because when a team has a player, a star, a superstar player, such as like a Luka, right? What they do is, you know what I mean, they invigorate their whole team. When they get it going like that, that shit is infectious to other people that they be like, you know what? Shit, I'm about to get it clicking too. If I could make a shot of something, they might start looking for me too. And it just starts going. Good offense, passes, and all that starts to become a problem, especially late. So I think they have to slow down Luka now before they get out of this half. Make Luka come into the second half thinking about changing some of the things that he did in the first half. If not, if he has it clicking like this, he's not going to be looking forward to changing nothing. So he's just going to continue the onslaught and dropping buckets on this team. So I look forward to them getting Kawhi and them out of here. I think Kawhi and LeBron James need to have a party in Calabasas and be friends. That's it. No chip for LA this year.
I'm going to win this game.
They have the
I think
they have what it takes to beat them. They have what it takes. I think that they should win this game, but I just think that they're not doing good things with Luka right now. And I think that Luka, he is so much and so vital to their offense that they have to slow him down. They have to slow him down because they've been working on the other players that's been working because they've been trying to make Luka beat them.
Luka down because he affects the game and two can't really slow him down. He's going to get steals. He's going to assist a couple layers. He's getting to the free throw line. So you can't really going to get his. What they can do is stop the others. Basically going to be Pandemic P after the series. Has an ankle injury and his jump shot look a little off. So if you could stop Hardaway and keep the other guys locked in, because as the game progresses, Luka will be tired, and that's when you come at him in droves. And they got Paul George, they got Kawhi, man is stepping up off. They had Kennard come in, then you might strip it some here and there. You got the Morris twins, a lot of players that can wear Luka, and I think the Clippers is going to probably extend this lead that they have moving. So I think Luka going wrong. Luka's going to have a triple type game, but I think in a losing effort. So.
I agree, man. I agree. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Empress Janet. Shout out to Josiah. Everybody rocking. Josiah says Toronto Lakers, now Clippers. This is what Josiah says, man. Shout out to Josiah. Everybody dropping their messages in the chat. You know, we bring them up on screen here. You don't have to pay to play around these parts. So many people just got hooked up out here. A little more change, sir. A little more change, sir. So I ain't really on my little more change, sir, type of vibe. All I do tell you is just to like and subscribe. You know, later in time, if y'all want to send me a bag, I'm not mad either. But this is what I'm focused on.
Send me a
Subscribing,
bag. I'm not mad.
turn the
Hit the
notifications
button. It
on.
costs you nothing.
Understand what we're doing here on the block. On the block, we're connecting platforms here. We're connecting ourselves with like-minded individuals. There will be different shows going on. I look forward to a dope segment that I will be having with Empress Janet. Pretty dope thing that I want to do, man. Cruella is a villain. Pretty dope stuff, man. We're connecting platforms. Just linking and merging, man. This is what we have to do as a people. We have to put our minds together and work. Work more than the New York Knicks just did.
Terrence Mann with the put. Man, that's what I'm talking
with
about.
the putback, cash money.
This young guy
You
coming
already
off the
know.
bench. He's playing
Said
very aggressive.
that button. It don't cost you nothing to push that button. Be like George Bush on the button like this. It's beef. It's war.
With a strong take.
Subscribe
With
like
a strong take.
You ever seen a thirsty dog like that? Yeah, man. Push the fucking button, man. Stop the shenanigans.
Terrence Mann has 12.
Thumbs up.
For
Dude, he got a
13.
YouTube channel. Yes. In the Zone Sports, you know what I'm saying? My co-host at In the Zone Sports YouTube channel is where you will be getting this content. You know what I'm saying? Right now, you know, I just put things in the playlist right here, but all of the In the Zone Sports content in full, you're going to be able to see there, and other sports content, sports related updates and different things. I will be reposting things out of that page and bringing it into here. You know what I'm saying? So it's a vice versa. This is what we're doing. We're building platforms. We're building shows. This is what we're doing. We on our Dick Wolf. You know what I'm saying? We on Shorty That Create Love and Hip Hop type vibes. We on our Ava DuVernay. This is what we on. What happened, man? What got you upset, Luck? What's up, man? What's going on, man? Back and forth basketball is 63-56, but it might be faster on Lucky's side. What's the score on your side, Lucky? Because these networks be so twisted. Tell me what's the score on your side so I can speed up the channel. What's the score on your side, Luck?
Dallas 56, 63 the Clippers.
Okay, does Luka have the ball up top right now?
Luka has the ball behind the back pass to Philly. Philly to Porzingis. Porzingis with a dunk.
With the Porzingis with the behind the back pass. Oh my God.
Dallas 58, Clippers 63 with a minute 39 left. Ball full court. Burks is in the game. He turns him over. That should be a.
Oh my God! I will be bringing up his YouTube.
Travel. Wow, that's what we talked about. Pressing the ball from the front court.
Luka is really the best, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'm not
foul. This is not a foul. Wow, BS call. Ref, come on now. You got to do better than that. That was a BS call. He turned
crazy, right?
Him. He fell on the floor. Reggie Jackson on the line. He only has 2 points. He's having a quiet first half. And he's been pretty good for the series. He averaged 15 points with 44 field goal percentage.
That's it right there where you can find it at In the Zone Sports. You can find In the Zone Sports on Facebook and on YouTube. Make sure you follow the Facebook page so you're updated with all of the In the Zone updates and different things. And like I tell you, us being from Brooklyn, you already know the vibe. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Shout out to Biggie every day around these parts.
Yeah, halftime we're gonna get into that Brooklyn game. So, all right, so
yeah, we're gonna get to that Brooklyn game.
Yeah,
we're gonna talk about so on In the Zone, you already know you'll be getting all of your Brooklyn Nets news, New York news especially, as well as other teams. So make sure that you are subscribing to In the Zone Sports on YouTube, following the Facebook group, join the group, leave a comment, let us know what you're thinking about the content and different things. That shout out to In the Zone Sports and shout out to my co-host Lefty, who done bust multiple NBA players asses. You already know the vibe.
Yo, going bananas on the offensive rebound.
He's
Look
going
at this dude. He got like at least 5. He
on
Dallas
the
has
offense.
10 offensive rebounds. 10
That's nuts.
offensive
That's
rebounds
serious.
in the
But
first half.
that's to
Paul
show you
George
what's
to the
going to
cup,
happen. Who win this game?
and it's good.
But the Clippers, though, is the whole thing is
Look
that
at
they
Dallas
know
60.
to 65, right? No, to
Dallas
67.
60, Clippers 67.
67.
Hardaway for jump
Clippers
shot, and
60.
it's good.
I was waiting
That was
for
a violation on
Cruella
Rondo. He didn't even
stream
step out
that
of
we
bounds
didn't go
correctly.
live yet. I looked for it. So let me know when you're ready, man, because I will be joining that
Paul George
live.
with the pick.
After this, I will be going live with Josiah and Cruella and Empress Janet and Mutt Nuts and everybody else over there on that side. So salute to the gang, gang, gang. You already know Paul George is trying to ball on these people. Oh my God, he better not make that. Oh my God, I seen it later than Luck. That's why he looked like me like that. That's why he looked at me like that. It must have been that 3 splash that you seen. That's crazy,
Jackson.
son. Reggie Jackson for 3. Look, he laughed. Damn, yeah, by Reggie Jackson, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna speed it up so I can time you. Damn, Jackson. See what I mean?
He's having a quiet
Look, the
first half,
Clippers.
but
The Clippers is breaking it out now. They're actually breaking it out. See, the Clippers has what it takes, you know, to go way deep in the playoffs. We already know that. They should beat this team. You know what I mean? But I just think that the Clippers just be missing out on certain little things, man, that's just been costing them, even like the last game. And
Burke for
George
3
has to have
is off.
it's
First
off.
man right now has been the unsung hero of the Clippers.
Yes, he is.
Terrence Mann's basketball this half off the bench, unexpected.
Man,
Who expected play this type of game?
look why. If you look at the comments,
it's crazy.
You hear me? Lucky. If you look at the comments, this is why I tell people to go and sign up. If you want to learn about modding and different things, you go to Josiah the Great's mod school. Look at different things. He's just like, yo, what's his YouTube channel? I just put in the YouTube channel for the people that whatever the case may be. He's already put the link in the chat with people, the clickable link in the chat. So the people that come in can click that link and go directly to the page. You see what I'm saying, man? This is modding at its 101, at its finest. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to ask this person nothing. This person's on time. This person is dropping chat, dropping cash app, whatever they got to do, the panels, things, and like it's crazy, man. You don't like this is how it's done. This is how it's done, man. I know we're talking about sports here, but we talk about everything here. This is YouTube. This is not our house. Okay, this is YouTube. So you know what I mean? It's for real though, man. And salute to Josiah, man. You heard what I said? Salute to Josiah for showing these people how to mod. Man, shout out to Josiah the Great, man, just for showing people how to mod, man, and how to do it, man. You know what I'm saying? And he also said he subbed. This is what we talking about, man. In the Zone Sports, live with me and Lucky Lefty, my co-host, who last episode was like Smoking Friday, and he was taking a yeah. You already know the vibes.
Yo, bro. Stop that. You're one that for real.
It's a joke, man. It's a joke because it don't take because that stream was 2 hours, and if he was taking a 2-hour shit, that's a long shit, man. He had a lot on his mind if he was taking a 2-hour shit. So you already know the vibes. You already know the vibes. How we do it around these parts. We just like to have fun and you know what I mean. Just enjoy sports. We look forward to y'all comments. Tell me who y'all think is going to win the game. If you don't like sports, just pick a motherfucker. Say, red, blue, pick a motherfucker. Just, you know what I mean? Let me know who you think. Let me know what you think and everything. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You already know. Let us know what you're thinking about the sports and different things y'all think.
Leave it in the comments.
Kwame Brown. Let me think about Kwame Brown. He's been going crazy on everybody. There's so many different things that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So many different things that's happening. Like I said, I will be going live with Empress Janet. Was waiting for your live stream. I didn't see it up. I tried to catch that before I came in here and started doing the sports. You know, here in the community, you know what I mean? We just moving around, dumping through different portals, as Empress Janet likes to call them, showing love, bringing that energy, bringing this high vibration energy to everybody's stream. So if you look forward to merging and collaborating with Oota Blokk, with us here, all you got to do is just shout out, man. Leave a message, leave a comment, find some way to contact. And I'm with it, man. I'm here for love and I'm here for support all the time, man. I'm here to support everybody, not just black people. I'm here to support everybody. All lives matter, not just black lives, but we just need to highlight what's affecting black lives and just try to help in every little way that we can. So you already know the vibe, man. Oota, 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 Blokk. We out here. Subscribe to In the Zone Sports, where you get all your sports related content. We got some dope with NBA bops. Go check out that NBA bops. Oh, 2021. Go check that out. Oh, you can check the NFL play. Oh, you can check that out. There's so many different things. You could check. So LeBron James being a sore damn loser after he got bumped, after he got ginger aled. He didn't get Schweppes, but he should have got a Schweppes ginger ale and got the broomstick. But he was just very unsportsmanlike after that game. Shout out to Lefty for grabbing that footage and throwing that up on the Facebook and the YouTube. So make sure you're subscribed on YouTube and make sure you're following on Facebook for I have to do it like last week and break my foot off in you. You already know what I mean. Let's go back to the game. Let's get to the game. If y'all don't know, I'm crazy, so you know what I mean. I'm probably I have ADHD. I'm probably bipolar and a bunch of other things. But guess what? It makes for great entertainment. So now,
Yeah, it definitely makes for good TV.
Makes for good
TV.
They're showing highlights of the Clippers game. This is not that Clipper. What? It ended up getting that close. The Clippers bought that. I mean, the Sixers. The Sixers bought that game within like 2-4 points like that.
Actually, it was a 2-point game with
oh my
like
God,
under a minute
I didn't know
left.
that. Oh my God,
Yeah.
I did not know.
Atlanta almost gave that game up.
I can't believe that because they had a like 20 points lead, and then I seen it was like 12. So I'm like, damn, look at that. They fought back, but it's crazy. But then I just left because I had to go do something for my friend Jigga, who ended up coming from Florida and had to make another move or two, and then had me being late for my stream. Thanks, Jigga. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's crazy, bro. I did not know that they came back in that game. That's crazy, man. Wow. They almost had a chance. That goes to show you the level of Embiid and the energy that he brings to that team as well, regardless if he's not then. Did Embiid have a good game?
Yeah, Embiid didn't look like he was hurt. So it wasn't Embiid thing. I think it was they couldn't stop Trae Young.
What about Brick Simmons?
I don't think they. What about who?
Brick Simmons.
Brick Simmons.
Brick Simmons. Building them brick lines from the free throw line and shacking the food. Brick Simmons, man. What's up with him? Did he have a good game? Like, what's up, man? I want to know what was his free throw percentage. Out of his stats, I want to know that out of his stats. So you got to bring that up for me some point in this stream. Bring up Brick Simmons' free throws stats.
Defensively, he played good.
He always does, though. That's never a problem. So once he can get offense going, he's going to be one of the greatest players. Exactly. So once he can get the offense going, he's going to be one of the greatest players in this league, period. And we would stop talking about him like that.
No, if he could going off of that potential bullshit. I told you about that. You always going off of potential. No,
not potential.
Potential stuff. Live in reality. We have to live in reality. His offense going what? He doesn't have.
What?
He's bigger than the person guarding him. He has the layup game and he has defensive prowess. Other than that, shoot the ball. Period.
I'm saying he needs to develop a goddamn jump shot. This is what I'm talking about. If he could develop a decent jump shot that can actually warrant some sort of respect from a defender, because some people you got a jump shot, but people don't respect it. If you could get at least a jump shot that 15 foot at least that the defense can respect, he can be even more of a threat because we know he has a drive game. We know he's a threat on a layup game. We know he's kind of ambidextrous. He plays like this right hand, left hand game you tend to bring up a lot. You know what I'm saying? If he can do that, not threes, just like a 15-footer, a bullhead shot consistently, he would be a bigger problem and he would get more easy baskets.
Well, he's not going to develop that within a series, so we shouldn't even talk about him developing it.
I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right.
He's not going to develop with the series. What he has right now in the series, he's either laying up the ball, getting in the middle of the hole, and passing it. He doesn't have a teardrop game. He doesn't have a free throw game. So only
Yes.
thing he can do is play maximum effort on the defensive
You know
and
why?
try to get other people involved. He needs to
I
guard
think
Trey
he.
Young. That's what
Yes,
it
he
is.
does.
That's what they
Yes, he does.
get Danny Green. Get Danny
Yes,
Green or for
out of here.
Trey Young because that shit didn't work and it took too long. I think Doc Rivers should have seen that from the first quarter when he had about 15 in the first. I don't know why
Yes,
he
I
waited
think.
to the second half.
Yes, he should
And
have been recognized that.
they need to consider upping him because they put in and beating these pick and runs eating off of it. So they need to consider trapping him early in the shot clock. Like get the ball out his hands. Because once he gets it going, it's a long day. You start hitting
It's a long
threes.
night. It's a long night, man. Once that man gets it going, it's a long night. It's gonna be a crazy one though. But like I said, even with Ben, I think Ben, I don't know when his growth spurt happened for him. You know what I mean? Because some of these things are some of the things when you gotta, like add that to when you're breaking down a person's game and how they play. We don't, when a person like how when you bring up like Anthony Davis, how he was really like a point guard, but he had a growth spurt, so he still kind of plays that way. You bring that up a lot on the stream. When you talk about Davis, you know what I'm saying? I think like Ben Simmons, maybe he got too big at a point that because he never really developed. Because the smaller players develop that layup game like an Ivy and these Tony Parkers. Those smaller players tend to have that floater game because you're not dunking. You can possibly dunk, but you need to practice and make sure because you're usually laying up over a tall defender when you're going down in the paint. So usually the smaller point guards or shooting guards, you know what I'm saying, they usually tend to have a better floater and a better layup game than a bigger person that usually can get a dunk down there. I think maybe that goes into some of the reasons he don't have a floater.
Well, Doc was a defensive player and Nate's a player, but they bunch of strong teams. So locking up those 5 minutes, fourth quarter to actually win the game. I think Ben Simmons needs to be most, and Embiid should be more on the three. Their game is better. I mean, Embiid can do whatever he wants, but to help Ben out, Ben should be more back to the basket. He can't operate on a 3-point line. And then late in the game, Doc might have to taking Simmons out there. To course, can't hit fucking free. So they got a lot to worry about. I think Philly's in big trouble due to the fact that the Hawks they have an elite player in Trey Young that can hit from anywhere, get it going with teardrops, getting everybody involved on the short corners.
Shooters on it.
You got Herder. You got even Solomon Hill hitting threes. Collins can hit threes, and then you got this dude Capella rim running. So y'all centers in the league that so if you misses it, you get the rebound. He's beating and beat. So this team's for real. Team is really the Atlanta Hawks have what it takes to beat Philadelphia. If Philadelphia doesn't apply the pressure that's needed on, you cannot guard Trey Young one-on-one, especially when it's a 1-5. Once you get over that top screen, he's on your center. Your center now his center is on. That's where the problem starts. So they need to study the double and Trey.
Yeah,
and get the ball.
Got to. Nobody has an answer though. Nobody has
yet because they thought Danny would have had a better day defensively, but can't guard these little defenders. A physical type player. Trey is more finesse, so he's putting him through a lot of screens, and that shit is annoying. Player going through every time screen. It gets annoying, and it shows Green's defensive prowess today. He got worked out. Trey really put him through the ringer. Seriously, it was hard to watch at
dry cleaners. Put him through
points.
He most definitely had him in a rinse cycle. Yeah, man, but
Yes,
it
definitely.
seems that he's been having his way on defenses and on defenders as of late. So we're looking to see who is going to be, if one, the player that's going to be able to, do the best as far as defense wise, and then what coach is going to be the best as far as matchup goes, and giving them different looks defensively. We're stunting that double at him, different things like that, trying to disrupt his game, getting him off his spots, not letting him pick his spots, because that's what makes for big nights with offensive players is when you let them just get to their spots. It's like practice. They just running around doing it like practice. Oh, I do a 2-move, then I go right here and I pull up for a jump shot. So you got to get them out of their sequences, make them kind of question their games, make them kind of like think about, damn, am I putting too much touch on this basketball? You have to make them think about these different things. That's my dog, Sue. Shout out to my dog, Sue Woo, the first blood dog. Shout out to Sue Woo. You already know the vibes. Yeah, but that's what I think, though. That's what I think, though. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
crazy.
I'm a little nuts. But yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, though. So
Atlanta almost gave that game up. I think when they started focusing them, they kind of put a lot of jumping in the air, kind of disengaged after they was slapping them for the whole game. So
mm,
yeah, Philly just got to come to the effort in the beginning.
yeah, man, I think they have to, man. Right now,
Man,
Brooklyn, where you at? Brooklyn
what's
and
going on with the Nets?
that's a fact, man. That is a fact, man. Brooklyn, I'm happy. I'm from Brooklyn, so I'm not just being biased. I'm from Brooklyn. If I was from the cheese state, I would have a hat on my head that has a big block of cheese on it. So you will have to understand. Fan, like you bring up on the stream, is short for fan at it. It's for fanatic. Okay. So here in Brooklyn, we rocking with Brooklyn. We were here when, like some of y'all people, y'all stadiums were built when Babe was doing this. Like Babe was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like the stadiums was built back then. Our stadium was built here in our lifetime. We seen it getting built. We were there when it was built. We did that. Jay-Z gave us the passes. We was running through the downstairs eating chicken wings with Usher, all type of stuff. This happened in real life. Look, this happened. I witnessed this. I was running around the building wilding. I was jumping in. I was running into people's, like they have those sections that the private booths. You have private booths in the stadium as well. I was going into people's private booths. I had a free pass to go everywhere. I had a card from Jay-Z, gave it to my brother. Shout out to Rodolfo, who is in Colombia. Shout out to Fat Boy, man, because he's the reason why we got the pass. The Jay-Z gave it to him. So I don't want y'all to think Jay-Z gave me something like me and Jay-Z best friends. No, Jay-Z gave it to Dolph, and then Dolph hit me with the pass, and I walked right downstairs through the security like this. Like I worked for the building. I couldn't believe that shit when I walked through the Barclay like this. Excuse me, sir. They said, damn, you got that pass? I had a special pass. And I swear, the pass, you could go downstairs. There's a basement parts and all type of things in the arena, like where they go, like where the locker rooms and all.
They have a whole club.
There's clubs down there in the
like it's like to the
it's a club down there, bro. All that, bro. It's real.
Yeah.
I was on there, bro, with the son. You hear me? I was wilding. I went to the 40-40. I dunked on JaVale McGee. Shout out to JaVale McGee. Tell me I'm lying, JaVale McGee. Did I not dunk on you in the 40-40? When I saw JaVale McGee, he was mad tall. I said, oh shit, that's JaVale McGee. I dunked on him. Boom! In the 40-40. Shout out to all the Moet that I was drinking that night, because I most definitely slam dunked on him, and me and Ty Lawson had a good laugh. So shout out to Ty Lawson for laughing with me when I dunked on him. And Ty Lawson is actually taller than I thought too as well. He's he's taller than me. He's like Lucky's height, if not a little bit taller, right? I think he's like your height, Luck. It's crazy though, man. It's crazy, man. Crazy. Gave me the passes. We was running around, chicken wings with Usher, all that in the Barclays Center. We have with our stadium being built, so we're gonna get behind our teammate. We're gonna get behind our players. We're gonna get behind our coaching staff. Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? And shout out to Biggie Forever. You already know the vibe, man. Brooklyn closed them out, man. What's up, though? It was like a slappings, though, right? It was like a slappings. You ever had like, you know what? I ain't even gonna say that. Should I say that? It was a slappings. That's what I am gonna say. Yeah. It was slappings, y'all. Nice slappings too, y'all. A very nice slappings. You know when you get that girl that you really love? That team was the girl that they really loved because they just slapped it the right way. They like, oh my God. They're still thinking about that slappings. Like, they slapped it like this. Slappings.
Yeah.
Slappings.
It's kind of messed up because Harden, man. It's because Harden left the game like in
Yes. What's going on
first
with Harden?
hamstring
Tell me what. Oh my God. It's a hamstring pull.
I think he pulled his. That's the same hamstring that 20-some games. So
Yes, man. I hope that's not
like
that.
a
See,
right
this is
there.
what I didn't want. That's what I did not want to happen, man. Especially Harden. Of all players, I don't think we could lose Harden because Harden is like a cog in that machine. He makes all the things go. He's getting the assists. He's scoring on. He's disrupting. He's defending. We need Harden. I mean, we really, really need Harden. So I hope that he gets back to us very, very quickly. But that happened pretty early
This could be
when
a
we were still
blessing.
able to blow him out,
Yeah.
right? So what's up then? So
It
how will we?
happened in the it's like a blessing in disguise. It just put Kevin and Kyrie hands more. If Harden is going and the ball's Durant and more and Kyrie hands more, like yeah, it simplifies our have them two. Now when it's three, we only have that it felt like same accord when they scored 4 points. But other than that, it's been kind of like pick and choose. So it's kind of I won't say it's good that Harden is gone, but it simplifies the off team. Durant was just going in, it was a total team. F Griffin gets the game ball.
Unsung. He gets the unsung. Here you getting the game ball. So that's dope because we've been talking about Blake and wondering what day when he was gonna wait. Maybe he was gonna wait till when the Armageddon came to show up. I was thinking when he was. So he had a good game today. What would you consider? What did he do today?
Well, Blake Griffin played with the effort that Brooklyn that's what we're talking about. We like the blue collar plays. This is what we about. As soon as he dived on the ground at every stadium, this is what it's about. You got to play with maximum effort. So he had, and besides playing with effort, he played under control. 16 points, had 10 rebounds. He was dunking the ball. He was defense. Just a lot of energy. We need that from Blake, especially when Harden's out. So people forget he's like a 4-time, of course, a dunk contest winner, but he's a very talented big. Just look forward for him just putting that effort every single time he's out there because we need him to play like that for us to keep it competitive. Because Milwaukee's coming back, gonna come strong.
They're coming back strong.
Yep.
Damn though, Harden, that's crazy.
Game, got to get back to this game, baby. Dallas, woo! It's tie game though. T-Dot.
It's a tie game. That's what I'm talking about. This is what playoff basketball and this is what game sevens are all about. What do you say? Those are the two what? Best words, favorite words? Those are the two what words? How you explain it in NBA basketball?
In sports, period. In sports,
period. That's how you named it. Okay.
I didn't want 7.
A game 7 is the two best words combined in sports. So, yeah, I might.
This is what it's
agree
about,
with that because
man.
It's nothing like a game 7.
Baby, I don't get it in that.
Every
possession counts, man. You're on the edge of your seats.
Yeah, you're on your edge of the seat. It's
any little thing you live and dying with every moment, every missed shot, rebound, pass.
Is that Hardaway? It looked like he's still. Is that Hardaway that just shot that shot? Did he come back? Or they blew a coverage layup. Blew a coverage layup. He goes baseline. Blew a coverage. Can't be doing that. Those are the type of things that you can't do, bro. You cannot be blowing coverages. That allowing the man, you never allow the person to run baseline. You take away the baseline. They teach you that in basketball when you first start playing. Don't allow the man to drive baseline. You play him. Crazy, bro. It's basic, bro. 76-76. The game is tied. Kick back out to Batum to a three. Open uncontested, and it's off. Rebounded by Porzingis. Luka, the general, brings in the team. He has it on the top of the key. He's driving. He passes it to Porzingis. To 8 foot, 10 foot Hut. He fumbles it.
8 foot, 10
LAC,
foot Hut.
8 foot, 10 foot Hut. Oh, man. They're going to the line, no, right? Okay. It's just, okay. It's 76-76. Coach Rick Carlisle is looking up at the teleprompter with his newly shined ball head.
But Bogdanovic is a game. Boyan.
Oh, my God. That's not a foul, ref? That's not a foul? Okay. Hardaway Jr. is back after supposedly injuring himself. They gave him the juices back in the locker room. They gave him the cough syrup in the back, and he is back because the man was just hobbling just now. He was walking like that thing. You ever seen The Lord of the Rings and you seen Schmeagol? Me precious. Have you ever seen Me Precious? He was walking like Schmeagol off the court just now, but now he's back and he's running like his pops, Hardaway. So yeah,
that's Schmeagol or whatever his name is.
Yeah, he was just looking like Schmeagol. His name is Schmeagol. So shout out to Schmeagol, and shout out to him because he wanted to get a ring, and the Knicks do not want to get a ring. Because at least Schmeagol had a ring and he wanted to get one. So the Knicks need to hire Schmeagol as their next general manager, probably. Or give him a head coaching position because he will help the Knicks to get a ring. And Me Precious. Maybe they can help bring them Me Precious to New York City. Schmeagol, if you're hearing this, whoever did the voice of Schmeagol, at least come to the Garden and do some voices. Maybe it'll help us to get a ring. Schmeagol.
It's not happening, buddy.
If we get Schmeagol, what? Schmeagol getting us a ring, bro. Schmeagol. Okay. Oh, they working down in the paint. Soft George is, you know what I mean? He want to look like he getting a little spunk, a little swag to his step. But I think like Luck said, he's allowing the game to come to him. But he's not enough. 4 of 10 from field goal, that's not good. 13 points, that's a little bit. 4 rebounds, 8 assists. That is a big stat for Paul George. Now, that type of assist and attribute to his game that's it. That is what he needs to do. He got 6 assists.
Dallas zone,
even though
Dallas zone affecting Clippers ballers. The Dallas zone is affecting the Clippers ball handlers.
Yep. Even though he's not scoring as much, he has 8 assists. So that alone shows you whether those points are 2 or 3s. That goes to show you that's like 14 points if they're just 2s. If you add 3s,
guards Luka, he's on his case.
When Kawhi guards anybody, he's on their case. So we're not going to do that, okay?
Not true.
He is Kawhi is like, what are you talking about? Don't do that.
Not true.
Not true. I'll take that back then. I'll take that back. So he just blocked my shot. I just tried to shoot a shot and he blocked it, y'all. So that was a brick. So I can feature. That was a brick. He just blocked that shot. And I actually think the play was right. He actually went, because I went up wrong with the layup. So yeah. So I actually agree. But Kawhi do know how to lock down and put them clamps on people. He knows how to put the vice grips, you know what I'm saying, on motherfuckers. He know how to do that. So I most definitely agree that he can. And he on Luka, but I don't think that he's gonna stop Luka because Luka's just in the zone. Oh, he drives baseline. Oh, and yams it. Kawhi knows how to do this, fellas and gentlemen and ladies. This is what you do, man. Kawhi don't dribble up too much. He not here to make the show stop and make a person drop. He's going to take 1-2 dribbles, go right to that basket and yam it on you. He's going to take 1-2, get to his position, pull up for that shot. He's going to look you in your eye with the triple threat and pull up right in your face and shoot it. He is a coach's dream, a team's dream. This is what he likes to say. He's a coach's dream because he's assertive and he knows what to do with the basketball. So, Yeah, man. Shout out to Kawhi. Oh my God. Back-to-back buckets. Rick Carlisle's clapping. His ball head is steaming right now. They just went up 5 points. It's 81-86. And Coach Rick Carlisle's bean is in the coffee brewer. It is steaming. You already know the vibe. You are in the zone with me and Lucky. You already know the vibe. Shout Yeah, this shit is steaming, Willie beaming on any given Sunday. If you've seen that movie, then you know his shit is steaming, Willie beaming, and we need this game to look like the LL Cool J, Jamie Foxx locker fight scene, which was a real fight scene in real life. We need this to be a real fight in real life. Throw some jabs, someone out here. Come on, win this game. This is a game 7. You can't be playing in a game 7. Shout out to Michael Jordan for never going to a game 7 and having the killer instinct to get you out of here. Michael should have been facing life in jail for what he did to NBA teams. Seriously. Never went to a game 7. Close that game out. No matter what's happening. My wife left me. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Whatever happened. I think it was a good nut last night. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. You know what I'm saying? Word, I got beef with whoever. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Yo, I don't think you're going to make a buzzer beater. Oh, word, come here. You stick defense, too. Come here. Russell. Buzzer beater. Buzzer beater. Yeah.
Yo, you're going off the rail right now.
History books. History books. That's when you put a motherfucker in the history book. Some players know to put a motherfucker in that blender. Real players put your ass in the history book. When they put the highlight, like when you see Craig Elo, all you see is this. All you see is that. You see Michael's foot and you see Craig like this.
Oh, jeez.
You see Craig like this. Shout out to my deodorant company. We'll beat y'all up when y'all send the bread. You see Craig Elo like this.
Yo.
Craig is like this. Look, Craig is like this. And Mike Foot is like this. That's it. That's how you put somebody in history books. Okay? When you play in sports, that's what you want to do. You just don't want to put them in a blender and mix them up and cook them up like Harden do. You want to put them in the history books. Every time they play that highlight, he just say, damn. He think about the blown coverage. He think about, why did I play D? You think about everything. You have nightmares about the play. Okay? Real teams understand that, man. There's nightmare moments. And Michael Jordan, shout out to Jeffrey. We call him Jeffrey Dahmer over here. He's a serial killer.
Jeffrey.
Shout out Jeffrey. Damn him. Not Dahmer, damn him. Jeffrey, damn him. Michael Jeffrey, damn him, Jordan. Because, man, never went to a game 7. That's crazy, man. Out of all those championships, the man never went to a game 7. Only went to a game 6 as most. That's crazy, son. That's efficient.
He never lost a finals appearance.
No, we know that's a fact. But the man never went to a game 7. Both teams won it. That's why shout out to Mark Cuban for getting on Stephen A. Smith ass that time in the viral clip when he was getting at him like he don't really know basketball. Like, who's to say that one team wanted it more than the other team? Like, what are you talking about? Listen, both of those teams won it. Some teams just prepare better for the other team. Some teams just getting after the 50-50 balls and different things like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just different play and intensities and different things like that, but you can't say that one team wanted it more. And Michael Jeffrey, damn him, Jordan had the killer instinct to put away every team within 6 games in the series. Shout out to Jeff. Shout out to Jeffrey Jordan.
So, what do you think they're gonna do to change what's happening? Because it looks like the Clippers is gonna pretty much they will on.
They have to, first of all, you know what I think? I think Porzingis, man. Porzingis is the reason why they're going to lose this game. Once the LAC went up right now, once the Clippers went up, right, I think Kawhi is just a person that understands what he has to do. He's just going to keep killing you. Look, he's going to go for the jugular. He's going for the jugular. That 3 he's supposed to make. He understands moments. You know what I'm saying? So you can't let him, like right now, there's 350. It's like 350 in the third left, right? We're going into the 4th. All right. Right now, you got to maintain this lead right now if you're the Clippers. If you're Dallas, you need to go up, I think, at least by 2 by the end of this. Probably, hopefully more. You want to go into the next with a lead and not have the Clippers comfortable. Look, Kawhi's taking it to the basketball, to the hoop. He's being super aggressive. You know what I mean? He's going in this game. He knows what it takes to close a team out, not no just shooting jump shots and shit. You got to go to that bucket. This is why Michael Jordan was good again, because he had you in penalty trouble. You know what I'm saying? Whether you say the referees was working with him and he paid everybody, whatever. Regardless of the fact, getting fouls puts the team in penalty. When the team is in penalty, that leads to easy buckets, not just for the stars, for people that don't get burned, that don't got no offensive rhythm or nothing. They come and get a foul, driving, being aggressive on a play, and they get fouled. Now they go to the line and get a quick, easy shot, and they didn't even have to go to the bucket to get the free throw shot. They could just get a ticky-tack foul on the perimeter, and now that person's going to the line to help your team to get a couple more points. Real teams know how to maximize the foul trouble, using the foul trouble to your to your benefit. You have to be able to use foul trouble to your benefit. And I think
Dallas
the
is pressing.
Clippers,
Dallas is pressing right now.
oh my God, look at the Euro. Oh my God, Luka. Luka with the up under, excuse me. Up under on them Ooks. Dallas is on them, son. 83 to
What's
88.
the score?
Dallas is on them. 83-88. Kawhi just went off, dunk it, bang, off back rim. Luka brings it back right now. He got it on the top of the key. He passes it to motherfucking I gotta give him a name besides Pandemic P, because that's Porzingis.
Oh,
This nigga's boring.
I
Maybe
thought you was talking
Borzingis.
about.
I'm calling him Borzingis.
I thought you. I thought you was talking about the pandemic or the
No,
PG
no, no.
13%.
His name. No, his name is PG 13%. His name. He ain't really been playing like Pandemic P. He's been playing good in the pandemic right now. He's been actually playing good ball during the season, during the series and shit, and the season too. So I'm not gonna take that from him. He's been playing good ball. So I'm not gonna say it's just pandemic, but Porzingis is most definitely. He needs a mask. He needs
Luca
Lysol.
has to do too much to win. Luca has to do
Luka misses
everything to
the
be
free throw.
competitive.
Luka has to be perfect. He has to be Mr. Perfect to win. He has to make every free throw. He has to set up all his teammates in right positions to score. He has to set himself up in right positions to score. He has to do other little different defensive and offensive things, whether screening and moving around and setting up offenses, spacing. There's so many things that he has to do. But Kawhi is making a good play. Out, he passes out to who? Who's that? Markieff Morris, or is that his man? Is that Markieff? Markieff, brother. That's the Morris brother. Markieff Morris for 3. He passes out, made the right play. Look, Luka goes for 3. Do they call it on the floor, or do they call it on? Do they call it in the motion? They're deciding whether they're going to call that in a motion. But once again, Kawhi drives deep inside the post. What does he do? Make a great ball decision. What does he do with the ball? Passes the ball out to an open spot up on the 3-point line. Markieff Morris Sr., right? What does he do? And don't forget your change. Okay, that's how you play good ball, man. You don't got to rush shots. He could have went up with a layup and probably would have got fouled and went to the free throw line, that being Kawhi Leonard. But he made a good play, found his offensive teammate, and made a good shot, man. Look for your teammates, man. When you got it going, you got it going. You got to believe in your teammate, no matter if he doesn't have it going. Oh, good drive. Go straight up. Oh, no foul call. Being super aggressive. You need that. 83 to 91. Willie. Oh, my God. He got away with a walk. Did he? Knows how to do it. Passes it to the corner for 3. Oh, my God. He wanted that one bad. Oh, but the layup is good. Kawhi is all over the court. He is working. Kawhi is all over the goddamn court. He's working. It's crazy right now, son. It's a 10-point lead right now. Batum is talking right now. Puzo's hitting me. Batum's calling. You already know. Damn, it's crazy right now.
The Clippers just too much right now for the Mavericks. Lose for this team to be competitive. Just too much.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
Kawhi Leonard is right now. He wants it more. He wants it more.
Kawhi knows what it takes to do this. Kawhi knows what it takes to do this. This is why
It,
he is the champion.
it's this with superstar show that they different. They're just on another.
I'm taking this show. We got it. This the only game today? Or is there another game today? That's it?
Nope.
Yeah, bro.
This is it, brother.
Damn, bro. I like good games, man. I wish Dallas really makes this game competitive again, just like
It's going
Philly
to
just.
be more games, so
No, I just wish that
a
they
lot of
make
more
this
games
game
to cover.
competitive like Philly did. Philly just actually pulled. I mean, come on, that's surprising, bro. Because I just left on it before the end of the game, and just to see the highlight just now when it was damn near by 2 points and they had a tie game and all that shit, I said, get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. Shout out to Philly.
So
I think Philly might win that, man. Philly might win that, bro. In a loss, they feeling invigorated after that loss. Some losses are not bad. Some losses make you feel like, you know what? We could have did that shit right there. And it brings your team back up, fired up the next game, and then you pull it out. I'm telling you, a loss like that ain't a loss. You don't look at that as a loss, man. You say, damn, we played good. We did that. But look, just little things. That's how the coach is talking. Look, little things is what made us lose that game. It's a 50-50 ball. It's a free throw. It's a this and that. It's a blown missed coverage. A da-da-da defense or something. Da-da-da. So, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think that next game, Philly's going to tie back up that series 1-1. At the end, you already know the vibe. This is In the Zone Sports live right now with me and Lucky. You already know, subscribe to Oota Blokk on YouTube, but make sure you're subscribing to In the Zone Sports on YouTube and follow In the Zone Sports on Facebook, where you'll be getting all of your In the Zone content, some updates, different things that you don't get here. You'll be getting it there. Related sports topics. Like I said, we got the NBA bops, different things. LeBron James as being a sore loser, unsportsmanlike conduct after the game, kind of try to pull an Isaiah versus Mike, which kind of led the Mike booting him off of Olympic teams and having a disdain, if not a hatred, for Oz for a bunch of years right now. So he just pulled off the same type of thing, and I wouldn't be mad if that team being the Phoenix Sun, that team being his friend being Chris Paul and Booker wouldn't even vibe with him no more and just have a rivalry and just plan to bust his ass next year too. Yeah, you already know. Make sure you're subscribing to In the Zone Sports on YouTube. Follow the Facebook page In the Zone Sports and be updated with all your NBA and sports related and centered content. You already know the vibe.